Okay guys, so here's the next Clash of Clans creative project I'm working on. As you can see, it's the archer's bow and arrow. I did draw the arrow out, but I've decided to go to my local DIY shop and buy an actual round stick, opposed to cutting one out on a flat board rather. You know what I mean? But yeah, as you see, I've drawn it out. I'm happy with the drawing. And next stage is to cut it out and work on it from there. With these parts, they kind of protrude out, so I've got an offcut of MDF. I'm gonna, once I cut this piece out, I'm gonna trace it onto here. Then I'll glue those on, and yeah, I cut that out and then shape it and take it from there. So I'll get on with that and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so that's the main body of the bow cut out, and all the little parts to go with it. As I say, these are going to be glued on there. So next stage, glue those on, wait for that to dry, and then shape it by sanding it down. Okay, so I had that all clamped up. It should be dry now, so I can take all these off. Next stage is literally sand it all down and give it a good shape. Make it true. Make all the lines line up. Just throw those aside a minute. Yeah, so sand it all down. Get all these edges nice and tidy. Clean it up. Make it look cool. Okay, so I glued that up. It's all dried. As you can see, I went ahead and sanded it down and given it some shape. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. It's turned out well. So I've got some material for the handle. Got this stuff here. It's like old sack string or something. But yeah, that's what I'll be using for the handle. Wrapped around, glued on. I've got some string. I use this string, and that's obviously, you need string for a bow. I'll be using that. And yeah, I've finished the sanding. I'm happy with it. So next stage is get it ready for painting, basically. Okay, so this is how I'm going to make the archer's arrow. I got my dowel, just a basic round stick. I got offcut of bit of plywood. That's the arrow head. That should go on the end there once cut out. I've got the I don't know what they're called, the flight ribbon thing. I'll see that go on the other side. And a 12mm drill piece. Once I've cut those out, I'm basically going to drill that in there, and that should slot on with a bit of glue and should be cool. And same process there on the other side, and yeah, it should be pretty simple to do. Okay, so that's the arrow pretty much done. I haven't glued it yet. As you see, I've drilled the hole there. Well, it wasn't entirely straight, but never mind, can't be perfect all the time. And yeah, it turned out alright. So I'll get that glued. I'll give that a bit of a sand down, a bit more of a point. Same with that side once the glue's dry. Okay, so that's the bow parts all dried up. As you can see, I've sanded it down to give it a bit more shape. I've done that bit as well, and yeah, it's looking good. So next stage is to paint it, and I'll get on with that and I'll show you the results. Okay, so that's the main paint job done. As you can see, it's turned out reasonably well. Quite happy with it. Next thing to do is to get the handle done. As I said earlier, I got this to wrap around. Looking at it now, I'm not sure if I will be using it. It's a bit of a dull kind of brown to it, opposed to the actual edge itself. But I'll look into that. I'll I'll cut it to length and wrap it around, see what it looks like, and I'll make a decision then. Also, the rope, the string to go on, need to drill a hole either side of these, get those in, knot it off. The arrow's done. With the end bit, I'm not sure why I did that red, when I just jumped into it and did it red, but looking at the reference images, that's an actual pinky purple colour, so I might come to change that at some point, or I don't know yet, so I'll think about that. But yeah, next step is to sort the handle out, get the string on, and we're getting close to finish. So I'll get that done and I'll show the results in a second. Okay, so that's the Clash of Clans bow project finished, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. It turned out pretty well. If you remember, I was in two minds about the colour of that, but I chose to stick with the red. And yeah, I did have a problem when I was tying the string on. The actual bow snapped here, but I managed to fix that. It's not a working bow, which is a bit of a shame, but nevertheless it's still a Clash of Clans prop. But yeah, it's turned out pretty well and really pleased. If you enjoyed watching it, thumbs up would be awesome. And thanks for watching.